What's up, guys? It's Chris with Real Amigos, and we have a very special treat for you today. In honor of Infinity War finally coming out, we decided to do something a little bit off the cuff. And what we've done is Phil has sat down with his wife, Kari, and asked her to explain what she knows or what she thinks is going to happen in Infinity War. Now, what you need to know is that Kari has not seen a single Marvel cinematic movie. She has no idea what is happening. And so what you are about to hear is raw, and it is hilarious. Real quick, just want to apologize. The audio quality is not as great. We're not doing it with the normal setup that we normally use. I think this was done on a phone, just kind of sitting down, have a conversation, but the content is worth the listen. So for the next 16 minutes, sit back and find out what the other half thinks about Avengers.
This is Philip. I'm here with Kari, and Kari's talking about. Are we talking about Infinity War?
I have no idea. It's an Avengers movie.
Okay, so
whatever Avengers movie is coming out tonight.
That would be Infinity War.
Okay.
Kari has no clue. You have no clue about this movie, correct?
No. I know it's an Avengers movie, but I've never seen one. So.
You've never seen any of them?
I don't think so. Would I know if I did?
I don't know if you would. Most people would. Tell me this.
Yeah.
Can you name one Avenger?
Chris Pratt.
That is technically not true
yet. He was on Jimmy Fallon.
He's technically not an Avenger.
Oh.
But what do you base that on? Why did you guess Chris Pratt?
Jimmy Fallon, I believe.
Okay, so you saw him plug in the movie on Jimmy Fallon.
Actually, no. I take it back. It was not Jimmy Fallon that shared it. So on Facebook, I saw a Brady Bunch song remake about Avengers.
But that was Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, it was Jimmy Fallon?
I think that was Jimmy Fallon.
Okay. So, and Chris Pratt was in it.
Who else? Anybody else? Can you name one other actor or actress that appeared in this little skit?
No. Nope.
Okay. If I name any, will they sound familiar? Just the actor and actresses.
Okay, go.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me do this. Let me ask you an actor, and you tell me what character you think. Try to remember what character you think they play. Just try.
Okay, sure.
Chris Pratt.
No clue. Batman.
Okay, that's incorrect. Chris Evans.
Batman.
You can't guess Batman for every one.
Let
me just say, Batman is not an Avenger.
Oh.
Batman isn't even a Marvel character, and these are Marvel characters.
Okay, I'm going to go with, is Superman?
Oh, dear.
Is Superman?
No. Superman.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
is
a character in this movie coming out.
Oh, okay.
And is sort of an Avenger.
So is Chris Evans or Chris Pratt Spider-Man?
No.
Okay.
Because Spider-Man is a 15-year-old kid.
In this movie?
Or 16. I mean, he's a high schooler.
Okay, well then, I don't have any more. Well, is Wolverine a Marvel Avenger?
He is a Marvel character. He is not. He is an X-Man, or one of the X-Men.
Is he in tonight's movie?
Due to licensing and copyrights, no.
Oh, well, that changes things because he was part of my spoiler. You know what? I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'll tell you about him in a minute.
Okay, we don't want to spoil the spoiler.
Right.
Okay, how about Robert Downey Jr.?
I would say false.
No, seriously, you don't know who he plays.
I don't know. Is he in this? I don't.
Yes. Do you know who Robert Downey Jr.
I've heard
is?
of the name.
So if I held up 5 actors, you couldn't point out Robert Downey Jr.
Tell me something else he's in.
Something else.
Didn't he have a bad drug problem?
Back in the 80s, he was renowned. He did have a drug problem. He made a resurgence. He actually kind of resurfaced on the scene and it emerged back into renewed popularity because of his Marvel movies, primarily.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He was also in Tropic Thunder. He was the white guy who played the
Yep. Okay.
black guy playing.
Right,
Well, he
okay.
played a white guy pretending to be a black guy.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So I know
And you
what
don't
he
know
looks
who
like.
he is.
I know who. Yeah, I know what he looks like.
But you don't know who his character is.
No. Bro, I've seen nothing.
All right.
Nothing about this movie.
Ever.
Nothing
it's
ever.
into the pop culture milieu, and you have no idea.
No. It's something I would scroll right past.
Okay. Can
If
you
somebody-
name one comic book character that you think might be in this movie?
I listed them already.
Those are the only three you know. Wolverine, Batman,
no.
and Superman.
So, I'm going to think about, let's see, Griffin has little guys. Thor.
Thor. That is correct. He is an Avenger.
Captain America.
That's correct. He is an Avenger. He's actually known as the first Avenger. By the way, do you know
That's
who plays
awesome.
Thor?
I'm going to guess one of the Chris's.
Neither of those two Chris's.
There's another Chris.
Chris Hemsworth.
It's a Chris triumvirate, if you will.
Yeah. A Chris Trinity. Give us a 20-second sort of synopsis of
Okay.
what you think this. We're not going to do spoilers. We'll do
Right.
like a 20-second synopsis of what you think this movie is about.
Okay. So, I mean, as we all know, this movie takes place in like a post-apocalyptic world, urban center. I mean, things have just started falling apart. Crime is on the rise, and so, you know, you need some good guys. And I think Avengers are good guys. So, in this movie, the Avengers team up to fight crime, and I don't want to give anything away.
I don't think there's any
But
danger of you giving anything away.
But keep an eye out in the last, like, 5 to 10 minutes and watch the C train that comes into town. It's possible one of your faves, a character that rhymes with Wolverine, is going to be on it.
On the C train.
On the C train. Yep.
So let me distill this down. You think that essentially the world, or America, you think the world.
I mean, it has happened to the whole world, but the setting is, it's here.
Maybe post-apocalyptic.
It's here in America. Like, think Boston, New York City, New England-y.
Okay. And it's trashed.
Well, it hasn't become trashed yet. I mean, you'll see it when you watch the movie.
But things are bad.
Things are starting to fall apart.
Okay,
yeah.
so things are starting to fall apart. What do you think is the source of this decay?
Just, you know, a lack of structure. You know, some of the best parts of population have been killed by famine or whatnot.
That's an odd take that famine would be the source of killing off the best part of the population.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised by that too.
Okay. So let me distill it again. So you're saying New England setting, major city, New York, Boston, Philadelphia, something of that nature.
Not Philadelphia. Think farther north.
Okay, farther north. Okay.
Yeah, New York City or Boston-ish.
Okay. So,
because it does get chilly at night.
right. And urban decay
Yeah.
has gone because of some sort of famine or maybe loss of infrastructure.
It's a loss of infrastructure. Famine is what's causing...
Resulting from a
Right.
loss of infrastructure.
Right.
Do we know what caused the loss of infrastructure? Like a nuclear winter sort of situation?
No. I mean, I don't want to give too much away.
You're not going to get out. We just want your take.
No, it was not a nuclear winter. It was just, you know, I'm going to say some people just started to get lazy.
Okay. So we could argue that maybe it's a political commentary on socialism. People just stopped striving because everything was given to them.
Yeah.
Society falls apart.
I think
Crime.
that's definitely a possibility for what has happened.
So what a lot of our listeners, and by a lot I mean the few that we have, would liken what you just described to is like Mad Max.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
So
but
they
that would be more
I would
desertous.
not.
But the idea being that like the best parts of society have died, the worst parts of society are sort of taking over, crime,
not necessarily
poverty.
The worst part is not taking over per se. Like there's still lots of just regular, good-hearted people, but maybe they're not like.
But not enough to fight back
right,
the rise.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In crime. And so the Avengers.
Yep.
What makes these guys even capable of standing against such things?
They have each other.
So unity, community.
Yeah, they work
That's
together.
their power.
I mean, I imagine because we all know they're superheroes, they probably have other powers as well. But when they team up, doggone it, great things happen.
They're not Voltron.
I don't know if that is either.
Okay. Okay. So basically then they come together and they fight back against whatever
Yeah.
is causing the problem.
And I can't tell you how it ends.
Because you have no idea.
Well, I don't want to give it away. I read specifically that no spoilers were allowed on the Real Amigos page, and I want to honor that.
That's why we're talking to you.
Right. Well.
So the point then is, so they band together.
Yep.
Then they fight back against the underbelly element of society to reinstill safety, infrastructure.
Well,
so essentially, they're a glorified.
You're talking a lot over me.
Well, hold on. You're telling me that they're essentially like a glorified city planning unit.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say that they, like when control is lost, when things kind of fall apart, that's an opportunity for evil to rise up.
Fill the gap.
Right. I mean, I don't think I'm giving away too much here, but, like, evil, we cannot let evil triumph. And the Avengers know this. This is not their first rodeo. They've done this before, I think.
You might argue that they might
I believe this is not the first Avengers movie. No, we talked about this. This is not the first Avengers movie.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so let me do a little. Okay, so that's Kari's take on the Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah.
I love the fact that the title Infinity War takes you to a place of like post-apocalyptic America. All we need is better infrastructure.
No, I'm not saying we need better infrastructure. I'm saying it takes place in a setting after all of that has fallen apart.
So that's just a backdrop.
That's a backdrop. They're not here to bring infrastructure. They're here to fight back evil.
In order that good may rise back up.
Yes.
And they're leading the charge.
Yes.
So essentially the whole, the only thing...
They got tired of watching it fall apart.
Okay. So I'm going to name a superhero.
I'm ready.
And I want you to tell me their superpower.
Okay. Okay, this sounds interesting.
Okay. Captain America.
Flying.
Iron Man.
Brute strength.
Hulk.
Oh, crap. Bruter strength.
Okay. Thor.
I don't know. Is he like a Viking or something? Or a lumberjack? I don't know. Is he strong too? I don't know.
Black Widow.
He's poisonous.
Hawkeye.
Night vision.
Spider-Man.
Spider webs.
Doctor Strange.
Chemical compounds.
Okay, let's do Drax.
You made that up.
Vision.
Vision is the name of a superhero?
Yes.
I'm going to go way out of the box here and say Strong Vision.
How about Scarlet Witch?
X-ray vision. I don't really know a lot of superhero
Okay.
powers.
Okay, what about Black Panther?
He can run fast.
Okay. How about Falcon?
I mean, he can fly. We all know this.
How about War Machine?
He's kind of like a transformer. Can turn into a tank.
How about Ant-Man?
Griffin actually just told me this. If he's right, he can shrink down very small or medium-sized.
Okay, how about Wasp?
I'm going to say he also is poisonous.
Okay. I'm off the cuff here, so I may have missed a few.
How many did I get right?
Not one.
Shut up.
No, that's not true. You said Falcon flies. He's actually not a superhero. He flies, but he wears a jetpack.
Bro.
He's a superhero. He's a member of the Avengers.
Spider-Man before.
Those webs are man-made. Those aren't his superpower.
Then what is his superpower?
He can, like, stick to walls, and he has
because of
because
his
spiders,
webs.
but not that's not why spiders stick to walls.
Mm.
He also has spidey senses, and he can sense danger around him, and he has super strength.
All right, I've said enough.
So there's a taste of Kari and what she thinks about superheroes and superhero movies.
I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
So, I don't plan on seeing this movie tonight, but for all y'all that are going to see it, have a great time. Remember, keep an eye out for the character whose name rhymes with Wolverine. You are going to love it.
I'm going to lose my mind if they have somehow managed to work that character into this movie.
It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it.
Okay, all right.